Hello students and welcome back to the video lecture series of web programming. Today's topic is PHP file uploading. I am your instructor Ms. Shruti Rawal. Now what do you mean by file uploading in PHP? Basically, if you have a PHP script in which you allow a file to be uploaded on server, that is what we are going to learn today. So PHP script can be used with an HTML form to allow users to upload the file to the server. Initially these files are uploaded to a temporary directory and then you can relocate it to the targeted destination using PHP script. But first you have to ensure that your PHP is configured to allow the file uploads. For that you can check the file uploads in your php.ini file, and you have to search for file underscore uploads directory and you have to check that it is file underscore uploads is equal to on. Let us check for my configuration of WAMP server whether in my php.ini file is my file underscore uploads is equal to on. So here you know that you have this WAMP server symbol, green color symbol. You have to click on that. You have to go inside the PHP, and in PHP you have php.ini file. So this is php.ini file. Now for this php.ini file you have to find file underscore uploads. Find next. You can see over here that my file underscore uploads is equal to on. So before you write your PHP scripts, check this particular directory, is it on or not. Then only you may be able to upload your file. Now let us learn some of the steps to upload a file using PHP script. Step number 1, if you want your user to upload a file, then user has to first open an HTML page, right? So you will have to create an HTML page and it will have basically an HTML form featuring a browse button, a submit button, and this whole file dialog will consist of a text input, a browse button and a submit button. So as soon as the second step is the user clicks on the browse button, selects the file that he or she wants to upload from the local PC and click on the submit button. Right, that is the third step. So the full path will be appear on the text field and then the user clicks on the submit button. As soon as the user clicks on the submit button, the selected file is sent to a temporary directory on the server. Now you have to move this file from the temporary directory to the intended directory. That we will do using a specified function that we will study in the upcoming lectures. So basically you will write a PHP script which is specified in the form's action attribute, and it will check whether the file has arrived into the temporary directory, and if yes, it will copy the file from the temporary directory into the destination or intended directory. So at the last, PHP script will confirm the success to the user that yes, your file was successfully uploaded, right? Now for uploading the file using PHP script, we will have to learn what are the functions that we will use in this. So before that you will have to understand that there is a super global variable $_file. And what does this $_file variable do? Basically it is an associate double dimension array. Till now all the super global variables that you have seen were single dimensional, right? But this super global variable is basically it is having 2 dimensions. So it is also an associative array, but it is an associative double dimension array and it keeps all the information regarding your uploaded file. Whatever information you want regarding your uploaded file, you can access this via $_files. But what is the key of accessing this $_files and the information regarding your file? The trick is you have to assign the value of in. So basically for accessing all the values of this $_files, that is your uploading file information, the basic key is that you have to create an HTML form. You have to specify input type is equal to file and you have to give name attribute for that input type. Whatever name attribute you give, you have to pass that name attribute value in the $_files first dimension, that is your row value. Okay, so for example, if I have an HTML form, and for my HTML form I have written input type is equal to file, and I have my name attribute value is equal to file, F-I-L-E, right? Then my PHP script, by default PHP will internally create 5 variables of this $_files. What are the 5 variables that are created? This is the first variable that will be created, $_file. How to access all the variables? I told you that you have to map these variables using the input type is equal to files name attribute value, and the name attribute value I have given is file. So here you have to write in the first square bracket, you have to write the name attribute value. Here in our example it is file, and second is the actual variable or the information that you want to access of that file which you are uploading. What is the first variable that will be created? temp_name. So basically it is the temporary directory information on the web server where your file will be intermediate uploaded. Okay, so I told you that before going to the actual destination folder, it will be stored in a temporary directory. So if you want to move your file from temporary directory to the destination folder, first you will have to access the location of your temporary directory. That location you can access via this super global variable. What you have to write? $_files. In the first square bracket, you have to write the input type is equal to files name attribute value, and in the second square bracket you have to write temp, that is temp_name. This is the first variable that is created. Second variable that is created is the actual name of the uploaded file. So whatever file you are trying to upload, the actual name of that file will be stored in this variable, that is file, and the second square bracket you have to write name. The third variable that will be created is size. So size will be in bytes of the uploaded file. So if you want to access the size of your file which is uploaded, you can access it via this variable. Here the second variable, the third variable is size. The fourth variable that will be created will be the Mime type. Now what do you mean by Mime type? When you have this file stored inside your computer, it has some extension, right? For example, if you have notepad, normal notepad file, it will have txt as an extension. If you have some you can say word file, it will have doc or docx extension, ppt extension, right? mp4 is also one of the extension. If you have image file, you may have png or you may have jpeg. These all are the extension of the type of file that you are uploading, that is on your local computer. But once you upload this file on the server, the extension that server accept is known as a Mime type. Okay, so that is a special extension, you can say, and if you want to access this server extension of your file, you can use this variable, that is type variable. And the last variable, that is, it is a possibility that while uploading your file, there may be some error which has occurred. If you want to access the code of which type of error has occurred while uploading the file, that error code has been generated in this variable, that is error variable, right? So what are the 5 variables that will be created as soon as you have this input type is equal to file and you have this name attribute value is equal to file? 5 variables will be created. The first one will be temporary directory information. The second one will be the name of your actual uploaded file. The third will be size of your file in bytes. The fourth one will be the Mime type, that is multi-purpose internet mail extension. And the last is error code associated with the file that you are trying to upload. Okay. There are certain next things that you need to learn before we jump on to the actual program. The first function that we need to learn is file_exist. Now what does this function do? This function basically checks whether your file or directory exists on a particular path or not. Now we are trying to upload a file in a particular destination, but we don't want to upload it redundantly, right? So once your file is uploaded on a particular destination, if the user tries to upload the same file second time, you want to show an error that this file name already exists. So how can you check this? You can check this using this function, that is file underscore exist. Inside that you have to pass the path. If you put this function in a if condition, you can generate an error message and tell the user that whether your file which you are trying to upload is existing in this particular path or not. Okay. The next function is move underscore uploaded underscore file. So I told you that before you move your file to the actual destination on your server, it gets uploaded inside a temporary directory on your server. How to move your file from the temporary directory into the actual destination? You can use this function move underscore uploaded underscore file. So it takes two arguments. The first one takes the source, that where is your file currently residing. The second argument takes the destination, where do you want to move your file. So in our case, when we will try to upload the file, the first argument will consist of our temporary directory information, and the second argument will consist of the actual folder where we need to upload our file. So we'll be using this function to move our file from temporary directory into the destination folder, right? So these all are the functions that we need to learn before jumping on our file program. Now, because you are aware about what are the different functions that you will be using, and what is $_file super global variable, and what are the different 5 variables that it is basically able to create, let us try to create a file upload program. So I told you that for uploading a file, you will have to create an HTML page. You can write the HTML script and the PHP script in the same file as well. Here I have for clarity I have created 2 different files. The first one is where I have only created the presentation, that is what will I be able to view in the HTML page. In the second file I have actually created the PHP script which will let me able to upload my file. So first let us see what have I written inside my HTML file. So here you can see that I have an HTML page, and inside the body I have created a form, because if I want to if I want to upload the file, I should have that file upload dialog, right? That should be appeared on the web page. For that, what have I done? I have written input type is equal to file. As soon as I write input type is equal to file, it will create that file upload dialog which has a browse button and which will have a text field where you can, if you browse, you can see the path of the selected file. Also, along with this input type is equal to file dialog, I should also have this submit button, because as soon as I click on the submit button, I want this code to be submitted to a PHP script, right? So I have also written input type is equal to submit. Now you know that for connecting this page with the PHP script, I will have to write 2 attributes in my form tag. The first one is action attribute. In action attribute, I have specified the script name of PHP where I have written the logic for uploading the file which I have selected. So what is my file that I have written over here? Uploader1.php is my PHP script where I have written the logic, which we will see currently. The next is method. Method, you know that you can specify get or post, but compulsory whenever you are trying to upload a file, it is compulsory that you have to write method is equal to post. You cannot upload a file using method is equal to get. Okay, so whenever you are writing this file uploading program, please make sure that you write method is equal to post. Now you are aware about these 2 attributes. A new attribute is to be added in this file uploading program, that is enc type, which means encoding type. whenever you are uploading a file using PHP, compulsory in the form tag you have to specify this attribute called enc type, and you have to specify the value multipart/form data. Okay, so this is to be remembered that whenever you are uploading a file, these are the three attributes that has to be written. The first is action attribute, where you will write the PHP script name where you have written the logic for uploading the file. The next is method. Compulsory you have to write method is equal to post, because only post a request can be accessed for uploading the file. Get will not work. And the last is compulsory you have to specify the encoding type, that is enc type attribute is equal to multipart/form data. Now, if you recall, I told you that there are 5 variables that will be created in the PHP, which will consist of your file that you want to upload, right? Information about the file that you want to upload. But what is the key? The key is whenever you are specifying input type is equal to file, you have to specify the name attribute value over here. So here the name attribute value for input type is equal to file is photo. So everything that I will be mapping inside this PHP script, that is uploader1.php, all the variables, the first square bracket will consist of which value? It will consist of photo, because the mapping is over here. It is mapped using this name attributes value only. All the 5 variables that you create are mapped with this name attributes value, which is photo. Now let us see what is the code that I have written in PHP for uploading the file. So this is my uploader1.php. Here you can see that I have not written any HTML code. Why? Because it is not needed. We want to write only the PHP script. So you can skip the HTML tag altogether. So here inside the PHP syntax, the first thing that I have done is I have checked whether the $_files error variable is set or not. When will this error variable be set? As soon as you write input type is equal to file in this particular the first file that we have seen. If you write input type is equal to file, as soon as you write or specify the name attribute value, and in action you specify this uploader1.php and you submit this file, after clicking the submit button, your $_files photo error variable should be set. If it is not set, then there is some sort of errors or there are some sort of invalid parameters which are set. It means it is a possibility that you have not specified encoding type or the proper encoding type, right? Then your $_files error variable will not be set. So if you don't go inside this if condition, it means this is the else part where I will be getting this error that your parameters are invalid. You have to contact your administrator, right? So if not, it means that everything is working fine. My error variable is set because I have specified the particular multipart form data in the encoding type. Also I have specified the correct name value over here. So it means that I am successfully going inside this if condition. Now if the error variable is set, it will either consist of 0 if there is no error involved in uploading the file, or it will consist of some error code which will be greater than 0. Getting my point? When will be the error variable's value be 0? When you do not have any error associated with uploading the file. Then your this particular variable's value will be 0. If it is not 0, it means if it is greater than 0, it means there is some sort of error associated with uploading the file. So here again another if condition I have written, where I have written $_files photo error. If this variable's value is greater than 0, you have to echo what sort of error you are getting. So here I have displayed the error code, right? I have written error, that string, and using dot concatenation operator, I have concatenated the error code, because this variable, if I write over here, this double dimension associate array will fetch the error code. Clear? And this will be fetched only if this condition is true. And when will be this condition true? If you have an error associated with it. If you do not have any error associated with it, then what will happen? Then it will go into the else condition. Inside the else condition, what have I done? The first thing that I have done is I am checking inside the else. What have I done? Basically, I don't have an actual server and I don't have a folder on the actual server where I can upload my file. So what have I done? I have basically created a folder inside this www and inside the folder which I am writing my PHP script, right? So PHP basics was the folder where I am currently writing my script, right? So this, I have taken this as my server and I have created a folder called upload. Okay, so here for example I am deleting the file which I have already uploaded. So I have this PHP basics and inside that I have a folder named upload. Now here in my code, what I will do, I will try to upload a file inside the folder. Which folder? Inside this upload folder, and I will check whether my file is getting uploaded in this folder or not. But before that, what I have to check? I have to check if the file which the user is trying to upload, is it currently residing or is it already existing in the upload folder or not. For that, I told you that I have a function called file_exist. Inside that, if you specify the path with your file name, it will check whether the file is already residing in that path or not. So you can see that inside this if condition, what have I written? File_exist, and this is the path that I have written along with the file name, right? So upload. So upload is the folder that I want to check, right? Now you may wonder that, ma'am, I have not given the whole path. Why have I not given the whole path? Because the script which I am writing currently and the folder, they both are on the same folder, PHP basics. So I don't have to give the full path. I can write only the folder name for which I am checking that my file is getting checked only for that particular folder name. So upload is my folder name, and I have concatenated this particular file. Which file? Which I am trying to upload. And how can I get the name of the file which I am trying to upload? Now recall that what were the 5 variables that were created along with the file that I am trying to upload. One of the variable was name of the file. And how can I access the name of the file? You can access the name of the file using $_files, writing photo, which is again the mapping with the input type is equal to files name attribute value, and in the second square bracket you are writing name. So as soon as you write this, you will actually access the actual name of the file which you are trying to upload. So what does this mean? This means that you are checking for the file with this name. Is it currently residing on in the folder upload or not? If it is residing in this folder, it means it is already existing and the user is trying to upload it a second time. You will display that this particular file with this name already exists. So user cannot upload the same file again. If you do not write this if condition, what will happen? Redundantly the same file may get uploaded to the folder, which we don't want. Why to do this redundancy? So if you want, you can use this function to check whether your file can be uploaded redundantly or not. If not, you have to write this condition accordingly, right? Now once it is checked that okay, it is a possibility that whatever user is trying to upload does not currently exist on the upload folder, he or she is trying to upload a new file. That means it will go into the else condition. As soon as it goes into the else condition, what happens? Because the user has clicked on the submit button, as soon as the user clicks on the submit button, the file with this name, the file which the user has currently browsed, that particular file will basically be sent to the temporary directory as soon as the user is clicking on the submit button. But I have to write the code in my PHP where I have written move_uploaded_file. Inside that, you know that I have to pass 2 values. The first value is the source where my file is currently residing. The second value is destination, where I want my file to be uploaded, right? So here you can see in the first value I have specified my temporary directory information. And how can I access my temporary directory information? Again, if you recall, $_file super global variable can give you the temporary directory information if you write this photo and tmp_name. If you specify this in your double dimension associate $_files array, what is the thing that is retrieved? The temporary directory information is retrieved, that is the source is retrieved where your file is currently residing. In the second parameter, you can see that I have specified my upload folder along with the file's name which I want to upload, right? So that is basically the destination folder where I want to upload my file. Okay, so here I have specified the source, I have specified the destination, and I have called this move_uploaded_file function. It means successfully my file will be moved from temporary directory into the destination upload folder. And if my file is moved successfully, what is the thing that I am displaying to the user? I am displaying that your file was uploaded successfully, right? Now let us try to upload a file and check whether the file is successfully being able to upload or not. Okay. Okay, so here the first page that we will be running is that page which consists of your input type is equal to file dialog box, right? So that was file_upload_wc.php. I'm clicking on that and you can see that I have this file name, choose file and no file chosen text field. So this is basically the browsing dialog that I am getting, and upload is nothing but it is basically the submit button. Only the text I have changed from submit to upload. Now as soon as I click on this choose file, what will happen? I will be able to choose a file from my current local computer. So whatever directory you want to pick, I am picking a PDF file. As soon as I click on the file, I will be getting the information related to that file inside this particular text field. So again, let me choose file, right? Now as soon as you choose file, you are not uploading the file. You have to click on this submit button, that is your upload button. This upload button, as soon as you click, the whole the whole script that we have written in the PHP script, that is uploader1.php, will be executed, and your this PDF file from the temporary directory will be moved to the destination, that is your upload folder, which I have created in www directory. You may, if you have the actual if you have the actual server where you have a folder, you can give that folder path as well. Now as soon as I click on upload, I am getting this message that your file was uploaded successfully. But is my file uploaded successfully? Let us go to my upload folder. If you recall, I had emptied my upload folder. There was one file which was residing inside the upload folder. I deleted it. Now let us see that do I get anything inside the upload folder? Yes. So whatever PDF file I have uploaded, I am getting that PDF file inside this. Now let us reload the first page and try to upload the same file again inside the upload folder. It should not again upload inside the folder. Why? Because I have checked it using file_exist function and I have displayed the error, and I have not called move uploaded function over there in that if condition. I have called it inside the else condition. So my file, if I am choosing the same file again, it should show me the error message and it should not get uploaded. Let us try that. So again I am clicking on choose file, and if I am trying to upload this particular PDF file again, and I am clicking on upload, yes, here you can see that I am getting a message that this particular file already exists. And if you see, let me go back and again go into the upload folder. No, this file is not getting uploaded again. Why? Because I have already checked the condition in this file_exist. So now you are getting an idea that why I am checking this file. Okay, so in today's lecture we have seen that how to upload a file in server, but we have uploaded all the files regardless of any constraint. If you want to add constraints, for example, if you want to only upload images files, or if you want to upload only PDF files, or if you want size constraints, if you want such sort of constraints, and then only you want the user to upload the file, that particular program we will see in the next lecture. Till then, bye bye.